In 2018, Haas definitely produced the fourth quickest car, the quickest car in the midfield, and this is a team we're talking about in their third season in F1. What an achievement and job they did. But due to their team experience, they made basic mistakes which cost them fourth in the Constructors' Championship, losing out to Renault. And with the combination of bad tyre wear on that car and a driver lineup that definitely is not as good as Renault's, Haas lost out to fourth, but still what an amazing achievement in only their third season in Formula 1. Haas definitely did seem a bit hypocritical when it came to blaming things at other teams in terms of legality and rules, but at the same time you need to be doing this to be a bit picky, to be fighting in Formula 1, because this is a money business primarily at the end of the day. But also Haas's season was definitely helped due to the fact that they had a Ferrari engine at the rear of their car, but still Haas's chassis was definitely competitive. Haas's best race of 2018 was their best ever race in Formula 1, where they racked up 22 points with Grosjean in fourth and Magnussen in fifth. Just wow, what a weekend for them. But their worst race weekend of the season was the Australian Grand Prix, the first race of the season, where they blew away a fourth and a fifth place, most likely, with just typical pit stop issues. Romain Grosjean had a very, very pathetic first 9 races of 2018, making basic mistakes and just not proving himself as a very good midfield driver, and he pretty much damaged his reputation in the first half of 2018. But after his home race in France, his form started to pick up a bit. He was getting a 4th place finish in Austria, some decent points in Germany, in Belgium. He was disqualified from 6th place in Italy. He was definitely the better driver in the second half of the season, and that's what we know Romain Grosjean to be. The Frenchman's best race of the season was the German Grand Prix, where he produced some supreme racecraft in the second half of the Grand Prix. And this was where there was rain about in the circuit. And I know Grosjean had new tyres, but he still did a magnificent job to get deep into the points. And in my opinion, his worst race of the season was easily the Spanish Grand Prix, where he caused a violent crash on lap 1, which, looking back at it in hindsight, was absolutely unnecessary, because he just spun those rear tyres and he just threw himself across the middle of the track. Not good enough there at all. But let's move on to Kevin Magnussen, who surprised us all in 2018. We writ him off after 2017, as a lot of people felt that he didn't deserve to have a seat in F1. But the first half of 2018 proved that Kevin Magnussen has a bag full of talent. But you can't avoid the fact that Kevin Magnussen still has that very dirty side to him. He almost caused a massive crash with Pierre Gasly at Baku and made a stupid mistake at Suzuka with Charles Leclerc. And as well as this, Magnussen's pace in the second half of 2018 just was not good enough. He was constantly getting knocked out of Q1 and just had no pace compared to Romain Grosjean. Magnussen's best race, in my opinion, is the Spanish Grand Prix, where his teammate faltered and Magnussen was the best of the race, quite dominantly, just producing some phenomenal pace. But in my opinion, his worst race of the season was the Japanese Grand Prix, where he delivered no pace whatsoever throughout the entire weekend and obviously caused a very stupid incident with Charles Leclerc. Going into 2019, Haas would definitely need their drivers to be at the top of their game to claim 4th in the Constructors' Championship. But the reason why the Haas was so competitive was because they developed it halfway through the 2017 season. And I don't think they developed it halfway through the 2018 season, so I do not expect them to be fighting for 4th in the championship. But in Formula 1, you will never know. But guys, that is it for today's video. Please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And until next time guys, see you later.